Episode 3 picks up where we left off with episode 2. Min Hwan is still trying to get intimate with Ji Won, but is interrupted by the doorbell. There is a delivery man insisting that he was supposed to deliver chicken to that address. Min Hwan hurriedly puts on his clothes and goes to the door to tell the delivery man that he has the wrong address. They go back and forth for a while until the delivery man leaves. While Min Hwan is standing at the threshold, Ji Won pushes him out the door and closes and locks it behind him. Ji Won messages Min Hwan from the other side of the door. She tells him that she is flustered and needs time. She also mentions that if it's too much for him, she understands and will accept his choice. Feeling slightly defeated and not getting his way, Min Hwan leaves.
아이고, 안 나오면 한 번 더 가려고 그랬는데 가네요. 저 잘했죠? 잘했어. 이 스파이 갖고 좋았는데 오늘 갑자기 뭔 일이에요?
Min Hwan exits the building under the watchful eyes of Ji Hyeok and the delivery driver. It appears that it was set up by Ji Hyeok to make sure nothing happens to Ji Won. We meet Baek Eun-ho, who is currently working as a chef. He is talking about being approached by Ji Hyeok, who asks him to go to his high school reunion. He has not gone to previous reunions as he was scared to run into his first love, who broke his heart. Ji Won is in her apartment trying to find an outfit for Sunday. She shortly looks in her drawer to see what makeup she has but had nothing that she could use. After reading a text sent by Soo Min about dinner on Sunday, Ji-woo says to herself that she can't make herself pretty overnight. It's now Sunday and we see Soo Min entering a restaurant. She is greeted by all her old friends from high school.
야, 수민이 대기업 들어가더만 살짝 느낌이 다르지 않나? 뭐랄까 세련된 도시 여자?
운이 좋았어. 지연이가 많이 응원해줬고.
네 아직도 강지열 노나?
내 반쪽이잖아.
이 가시나 물러 터져갖고 아직도 호구 잡히가 사네. 그 가시나 어째 사노? 아직도 주리야 해갖고 내한테 빌붙나?
At the reunion, Soo Min starts planting seeds that are sure to turn the others against Ji Won. Soo Min tells them that she is the manager at UAK and that she had got Ji Won the job there. She goes on to tell them that Ji Won likes Min Hwan. It is then brought up at the table that Soo Min mentioned that she had liked him before. We flash back to Saturday and we see Ji Won is checking her stocks and is happy to find out that they have risen in price. She comes across the jewelry store Authentique and compares the earrings she received from Soo Min against the earrings displayed in the window. It is obvious that earrings that she has are fake. Ji Won has a flashback and we see Ji Won and Soo Min sitting on the bench. Soo Min provides a beret to Ji Won and they both wear matching hats. They are shortly joined by Min Hwan, who notices that Soo Min is upset and he hands her favourite candy after she moans that Ji Won didn't provide it. The two walk off and tell Ji Won to grab the bags as if they are the ones on the date and she is their gopher. Back to Saturday and Hee-yeon arrives and notices the earrings that Ji Won's have are fake. Ji Won tells her that they were a gift from Soo Min and Hee-yeon and Ji Won go out for a drink and a meal. Hee-yeon tells Ji Won that it's now time to thank her for her kindness. Ji Won is having her makeover and she has a drastic haircut along with new wardrobe.
은희님처럼 정신적으로 성숙한 분이 아닌 평범한 사람들은 외모로 모든 걸 판단해요. 원하는 게 있으면 TPO에 맞게 꾸미는 것. 그게 시작이죠.
Ji Won is happy with her new look and she can't wait to try on some new outfits. While she is out shopping for more clothes, she does see the bag that Soo Min was holding on the day that she died. Hee-yeon sees Ji Won looking at the bag and urges her to get it. Ji Won says maybe next time as this bag needs to go to somebody else. Min Hwan is camping with his friend where he pretends that he doesn't call Ji Won as real players don't. We see his call history with multiple unanswered calls to Ji Won. Ji Won is in bed when she receives a call from Soo Min. She tells Soo Min that she went out with Hee-yeon and that she fell asleep while talking at Ji Won's. Soo Min asks if she can take Ji Won's proposal and tweak it as she needs to become a full-time employee. Ji Won tells her no, maybe next time if she has a good idea. Yoo goes on to tell Soo-min not to call her by her name at work and ordering her to get coffee as she is a manager and not at the same level as Soo-min and it's unprofessional. Soo-min messages Ji-won after the call and tells her not to forget to wear the earrings she gave her on Sunday. Soo-min goes on to meet Mr. Kim for a meal and the two discuss her being pretty and that she should grow up sheltered. Soo-min gives Mr. Kim the impression that her mum would be happy if she married a man like him, which resulted in him thinking about them being married and holding their baby in hospital. Mr. Kim takes the proposal written by Ji-won, marks off her name and hands it to Soo-min. Everyone is shocked when Ji-won appears at the reunion, especially Soo-min, as she was not expecting a makeover. One of the classmates at the reunion tries to claim that Ji-won copied Soo-min's earrings. Soo-min looked smugged until it was pointed out that Ji-won had the real earrings and that Soo-min's looked cheap. We flash back to 5 hours before Ji-won goes to the reunion. Hee-yeon tells Ji-won that the only reason she would have been gifted those fake earrings is for humiliation, and tells Ji-won to wear hers instead. Back at the reunion, Ji-won gets up to go to the bathroom while Soo-min angrily takes off her earrings.
강지원이 대단한데 지하도 치는 아가 없다고요?
고기 먹으러 왔나 보지. 하고 온 거 보니까 잘 못 먹고 다니나 본데?
Yoo is in the bathroom when she hears the 3 girls who bullied her in high school enter. They are talking about Ji-won and she has a flashback to the same thing happening in her previous timeline. Unlike before, Ji-won waits to confront them about why they bullied her in school. They tell her that she coveted and copied everything Soo-min had, like the earrings. Ji-won shows them the card and the fake earrings that were actually gifted to her by Soo-min. Yoo then asks the bullies what else it was that she coveted and was told that it was a guy called Park Min Hwan. They even told her that people don't change and that she had made Soo-min break up with Eun-ho while in high school. When they told Ji-won that she was recommended for a job by UNK by Soo-min and then stole her man, she tells them it's the other way round and that she has actually been working there for 7 years. She then presents them with her business card. Ji-won then calls Min Hwan. The bullies ask him if he is actually Ji-won's boyfriend. He tells them that he is and that he didn't know that she had any other friends apart from Soo-min. Ji-won leaves the bathroom and grabs her coat to leave the reunion. Soo-min tries to ask her why she is leaving but is interrupted by the bullies. They ask her why she told Soo-min to break up with Eun-ho. Soo-min apologizes and tells Ji-won that she was sorry that she could not tell her that they were dating and that it was a secret. Ji-won can't believe what she's hearing and asks did she know or not know, as they are saying that she told them to break up, but in the same breath saying that she didn't know that they were dating. The bullies keep trying to insist that they did date and that back and forth continues until Eun-ho enters.
하나는 확실히 말해줄 수 있는데 정수민하고 나 사귄 적 없어.
Ji Hyeok is having a meal with his grandfather who wants to know why Ji Hyeok won't get married to someone he has chosen. Ji Hyeok tells his grandfather that he does want to get married but only to the person that he likes. His grandfather is not happy to hear that the person that Ji Hyeok likes does not like him too. Ji Hyeok tells his grandfather that he likes someone and doesn't want any issues with women. Once in the car, Ji Hyuk's grandfather asks his secretary to find out who it is that Ji Hyuk likes. In his own car, Ji Hyuk thinks back to when he spoke to Eun-ho about attending his high school reunion in order to help out Ji-won. After a moment of thought, Ji Hyuk decides that he's going to go to the restaurant where the high school reunion is being held. Everyone at the high school reunion is surprised that Eun-ho's there, as he doesn't normally go. He asks Ji-won if she actually still likes him. Feeling a bit panicked, Ji-won just runs out of the restaurant and is seen by Ji Hyuk, who has just pulled up in his car. Eunho runs after Ji-won after she left the reunion. He grabs her hand to get her attention. He apologizes and then he goes on to tell her that he actually does still like her.
내는 네 좋아했다고!
This guy shouted out his confession like it's the first time he's ever confessed to anybody, and this is all seen by Ji Hyuk, who is looking across from the road. Right, and then this is where this episode ends, and there was quite a few things that happened. I'm so glad she's had the makeover and that she's shot Soo Min, and it kind of serves her right that she's slowly but surely getting back at her. But we will see how the rest of this progresses. And remember, guys, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the like and the notification bell.